How do you fa anope?
Well, young Germany street. You're starting free Germany. Na my pictures ni images na we show you know. Any day we are Borussia Dortmund for a first year where to Manga's appetite. So betimi agi omo first Premier League title for 11 years. And the nyasem gitwa. Se oko Europa me kai se Norway na Rosenborg G League twice 13 times between 1992 and 2004. Omo G League ni twice 13 times. Dynamo Zagreb oko Croatia Andy Amonso G League ni twice 11 times between 2006 and 2016. But over Europa, the top 5 leagues, you know. Baby, team G League at twice more times, you know. Germany. Yeah, can say. So ko Italy. In recent times, Inter Milan and G League twice, and ko G 5 times pay between 2005 and 2010. Inter G League ni twice 5 times. Onko a Spainer. Real Madrid and say unya team back wa G League at twice 3 times crowd. The last time be a team be a team had the most consecutive wins. Our La Liga ni mono Real Madrid 5. And between 1961 and 1965. A 365 bano. Unya team back wa G League at twice more than even 4 times and that's 5 times. Nansay and Olympic Lyon. Okaya. Tama Leon subejina supano. Leon Edgy at the French Ligano and Krandi Omoji twice how many times? Omoji 7 times the twice between 2002 and 2008. Yaba Italy. On said Juventus dominate pau. Juventus edgy twice 9 times Italy. But Upe League bakwa Obiagia twice more times. Also, I make no. Do not know Juventus or just 9.
9, yeah.
But league back team back dominated chair pa. Germany. Bayern Munich Agi the last 10. Last week yana nieka. Say ayakwe too boring.
Yeah.
Say enya league back na team back ja twaso sa 10 consecutive years obi antimi break is dominance no. And it's all called the French League now. Say PSG dominate me boy.
No correct.
But PSG dominate the last 10 years. Among league into 10 years. Some Monaco aje baako.
Yeah.
And Olympic and I'm saying Lille so aje baako afem.
Yeah.
So the last 10 years PSG dominated here. But aje 8. And in between 10 years teams mienu etimi abawrem aje league ni bi. Baba Germany Bayern Munich nkwa. Yes, statistics na and na akwa predictable. Say dia Bayern Munich betimi agi league no. Yes, statistics you kresa kan.
Yeah.
Say Dortmund eton abranche fen Haaland de mahwan Man City.
Man City. Yeah.
Bayern Munich there, I think say on maintaining the players ni nyina. And it's not quite likely say one shot for the 11th consecutive time Bayern Munich ebetimi agi league no. By nay ni nyina betimi asesa. Sa 10 years Bayern Munich etimi dominate the German Bundesliga no. Team friend Borussia Dortmund, it is in their own hands to break that dominance. And some ball a nana watching Dortmund ball fee or ball fee or bar against Air Mainz 05. Dortmund and a league table no and the or 70 points. Mainz 05 now on an ebono. Etoson Kron or 45 points. Mainz 05 have nothing to play for. Ono Orinio, Olusuo, or draw the position is safe on relegation. Or also on team qualify for any European competition. It Mainz 05 Andy, they have nothing to play for. They have no motivation whatsoever. But Borussia Dortmund are obo of Andy, they need a win. So I said winning again. Last game of the season. Now against Air Mainz 05 or no other 9th on the league table. Another first. Against the 9th place team. Abraham Ofie. Nasa Borussia Dortmund entimi enwini. Emma Bayern Munich ekwa away. Eko she Cologne etimi G League no. Efi Dortmund samwa. Ebeyam ye papa. Now I'm sure say Dortmund for now will not even forgive themselves. Now, said Bayern Munich so bad against Cologne. Cologne at also 10th. Bayern Munich 68 points. So Bayern Munich and the Minfamasa Bayern Munich air away, they are going to win. So Bayern Munich air away no say FC Cologne possible. They can go away and beat FC Cologne. But the results will not matter. Nina say Dortmund in the game no. Bayern Munich pa on FC Cologne 20-0. Not Dortmund answer 1-0 abroad or trophy. Or so because 73 points. Bayern Munich Esha because 71 points. 2 points gap is maintained. Dortmund wins the league. Dortmund G League, you know. Today here is Dortmund winning your last game of the season, winning the G League for the first time in 10 years. Until yes and they didn't beat me. Now the can say on him say you best start this season, you know. Obianka said Dortmund G League, you know. One reason is very simple.
Halal exit no.
And an replacement Sebastian Haller. Sebastian Haller and so bad Dortmund no benya sa testicular cancer na on also trefia core treatment so they saw their best player and a replacement no so very replacing no so no obaya I think say you better this season na
pre-season ni mo na
and onya sa issue na on so start season. And after match day 15, you bought 15 games into the German Bundesliga. Now Dortmund 9 points behind Bayern Munich. At that point, you know, se catch us say Dortmund beat the league na can you because 15 games into the season. Now the league table now Bayern Munich at Dortmund 9 points.
Tinen no.
At that point in there, now you're quite unthinkable. Even last week, Andy. Ebeka 2 games, you know. On said na Bayern Munich a league to win. Because Bayern Munich no winning the next 2 games na Bayern Munich win the league, you know. And last week Omulusi
Leipzig
share 3-1. And on winning also winning the last game. I think so winning Augsburg 3-0 away. And a league na be di unsem. The mania Jama Dortmund say Andy, watch your last 3 games. Dortmund last 3 games was a Wolfsburg 8-6-0. Was a Borussia Mönchengladbach 5-2. And last week Bayern Munich lose to Leipzig, you know. No so away share Augsburg by 3-0. So the last 3 games are Dortmund Abono. Andy were winning all those 3 matches. As a 14 goals, I conceded only 2.
Wow.
All these things will not matter. So winning in the game now. Winning now will not matter. The most important game of their season, and against Air Mainz 05, and yet too difficult for Dortmund to beat them or the Signal Iduna Park. Now, so league now, team and who are dim power fee, Borussia Dortmund.
Okay.
Because who's a Germany, I think say 34 matches. So 17 will fee, no but 17 away. So far, Dortmund about 16 games fee. 16 games now Dortmund above you were winning 14. I draw 1, lose 1. The best performing home team Borussia Dortmund. So all these record any be biano and I'll this year team your friend mine so 5. And I think that I'll be extremely surprised. So Dortmund and yes how crucial the results will not matter. Results will be here as long as I win. Where any question about champagne football. Any question about person me compare 8-0, me compare just to win.
Play to win.
Play to win. And now say about our Signal Iduna Park. Say Jarebe to have a images ni be man. Even the atmosphere now, o ma frase ye creating.
Yeah, as at enra nwumre no mo kwa sorry. I no pay e were the streets of Dortmund. When you pay what street mo a o ma start your mobilize o mo a. And obi anso fear ni mo no. Or the Dortmund flag no. It is what the best saying one also be mantu ni fear ni mo.
Yes. Et you know, me so say we room nyina be translating to the stadium. Even Dortmund crowd say nya we na a staker on a normal day. One venue is very intimidating. Signal Iduna Park.
Because we share Madrid 4 no. One of Madrid players nigga say no Iduna Park no so. Coach ne kasa onti.
Akwa say Anfield. open stadium one and shut down so but atmosphere near quite intimidating and for the one and at the Signal Iduna Park but not there a lot is at stake. Games now in Champions League the Andy the crowning moment of their season against Mainz 05 Ufi and you know certain players Marco Bell and Adrian Brandt Jude Bellingham yes was about the last game for Dortmund me boy Edia Brandt friend Jude Bellingham able move from Borussia Dortmund Sebastian Haller and Adeyemi
Nicolas Lule and Matuma also central.
They have a history to make.
Emre Can.
A history to make. History to make in such as an away game against a very difficult opponent. The opponent in Andy. Results will matter to the opponent. Bianca, me embassy member Dortmund. But Dortmund able fie against Mainz 05. The results will not matter. Win, lose or draw, it will not affect Mainz 05 in any way. That is why I be very, 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 very surprised. So Dortmund may win the game now. Me sure say Bayern Munich be away. Bayern Munich they will beat FC Cologne. Eddie Bayern Munich may win the last game. Why you cry there? Your last game of the season there, Andy. You need to win. Give the supporters something to cheer about. So Bayern Munich echo win against FC Cologne. Next Dortmund are very careful. Next one for maximum points are. Let's imagine. Say the last day of the season. It is in your own hands against Mainz 05 Ofie. Now one winning. Now Bayern Munich akwa we akwa winning. No Saji League ni free on there. And then I mean who dakura on opportunity to win the league again. The best time for Dortmund to win the league, against Mainz 05 at all costs. Medical can any champagne football, any beautiful football, where you just play to win, regardless of the performance. Biano 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 43, just win. Take the 3 points and win the league for the first time in 11 years.
Maxwell, Maxwell.
Yes, boss.
And said I can attention with Germany, Dortmund and then Bayern. And then why not the German Bundesliga?
Well, I think my instant term is say Dortmund.
Okay.
One Dortmund this season can league in the crowd. So reason can call is all my jeda. But problem is on my away performance now very bad. But home no now more yard there. But once you do home stretch in the penultimate game and they are win or mutumi winning at the team. Until or more back home no. I'm sure say the home record will help them to win the league today.
Okay.
And to be sure say Christian any bad Jason will be a every crowd man to any pain or be chairman they have at the amount. So there when you just said it say buying dominance you break it. You say from last week on and I'll start to kind I think you'll be very happy. But this is how it looks like. Also 70-68 by way of points. Dortmund now Ekuta 2 points lead. But on say Germany the goal difference and they're head to head. To say Spain. Germany say England the goal difference. But goal difference now buying was huge advantage because buying Kuta 53 goal difference.
Okay.
And Dortmund Kuta 39.
Okay. That's huge.
Yes, that's very huge. Until say Dortmund nim no more call to papa so there a be more problem. I hope you understand.
That's when Dortmund could draw.
Now buying win, buying Befale, yes, buying Befale because of your friend is saying goal difference,
Okay.
Until Dortmund cannot afford to draw, but Dortmund can as well lose this game and also still win the league. That's when buying Sulusua. Buying Subo or Mulusu can buying Subo draw.
But by 1 point.
One with until I said the destiny of buying essay Dortmund sem and a Dortmund so destiny essay more monsem. And it's all to me, I'm work I think we bear one of the greatest miracles in football. Because I say, maybe destiny showing some, no, also destiny showing some. Until you are the one to either make the king or whatever. Until when to me, I think it be a bit surprising. Until that's how it is. Both teams can also lose. Now, still Dortmund as I and I want to myself, no money lose.
Now still Dortmund agility.
Because may weekend is any game Nico. Bear too much is what other countries be a say idea. Until a man may very, very circumspect.
Bear me and say, imagine say Uji League. Not the last day was here Lucy. Was a mama league need your cry. Supporters are back. May I so say and Nedie. Signal Iduna Park one ebebu afaso na supporters saba na eso just win and win the league now be Lucy na Bayern Munich be Lucy there but the crowning moment enye quite exciting so put everything aside just win
yes and even
simple just win
and a Westfalen Stadion hore Signal Iduna also Europe you want to highest average attendance ebia game a ya bo nyina no nipa akọ park nti ewie season na nipa ba parking na now they divided by matches here boy utum so mo de na wasro uyi o mo Barcelona na eba although Barca stadium no so de ba yenya all the capacity all the time nti area bi o mo so hwebo I think say there is going to be all party I think Dortmund ebe to me age leg you know but enya Hong Kong or Germany na ye we no the only team on so ye seal so be Champions League football and obedi third no matter the result that comes Leipzig.
Okay.
And until I say Schalke 04 AI lucky. Because the best Schalke bet to me I so be bought the relegation and promotion playoffs no. Also Germany 2 core relegation. Wow, we are the third team no. Now I could bought the playoff with Bundesliga B4 no. And that is what Leipzig are and I said Schalke are targeting. And because Leipzig staying on be third because they have 63 points. I mean, yes, also team be able to.
Union Berlin crowd then at 59.
The actual winning crowd be 52. And in the mayor say here na Leipzig Schalke it make Konya results.
Okay.
You see, how the Mbo fix my idea, but I say Schalke is a very big club. It is only some of finances now on my platform. So I'm beginning to believe say on bet me a push here. Now you talk about Union Berlin and Freiburg and they occupy the 4th and the 5th position respectively. So what it means is that more matches, no, Union Berlin Eco Champions League football, and that is very fantastic. Now Freiburg and a better Europa League zone no more daho, but on point difference in the points near 59-59. So what take here? Into Honso so no pre. Ubia obe luso ba ko be win and obe draw ba ko be win no. E be swap ade no. It has a champions and what free wa Europa and now Europa now they call champions. So also another area but Union Berlin are playing at home against Werder Bremen, and I think Bremen it is all done and dusted. So baby Union Berlin will win because call Europe no until say Union Sengalo for a year money they will still want to enjoy European football, so at home they will win. Freiburg quite away to Frankfurt. Now this is Frankfurt also our chance because 47 points. And so also winning a conference league no ne Wolfsburg and Leverkusen na challenge because Leverkusen call away to Bochum. And away na ya na guarantee but I know they will win.
Okay.
And a Wolfsburg also will be at home to Hertha Berlin. And also a Wolfsburg will win. Enti eholo so no etumi a fight on. Enti so we Germany what I know this weekend they say Wolfsburg, Bayern Munich, Union Berlin. Eno de eno nko a me de atoso.
Okay.
Kakre bi but mechanic ese.
But Christian Nemax wo nyina be say Bayern e ko ba say o man timi anye league we na. Eye solely on managerial change you know say taking off Julian Nagelsmann, bringing in Thomas Tuchel.
A huge factor. If it is not broken, don't fix it. That maybe sir. Nagelsmann sacking on based on football reasons. See, because in the Champions League he was performing.
Yeah.
League you know so at the time no we in a few no Bayern Munich were leading the league table. Medical can't just say, "Boy, week 15 we 15 games into the season, Bayern Munich normally 9 points ahead of Borussia Dortmund." Now we changing manager never. Now results necessary. Say untimi sad in film. So a huge factor, and maybe next season they'll have to bounce back. But one decision about Bayern Munich take here, me also say upon super reflection, ebia amwa omono a sad decision on take here no. Because Nagelsmann was doing just fine. Even in the Champions League, somebody can
8 out of 8.
Ubo Inter Milan, Inter bought Champions League final.
Yeah.
By Inter Milan, Bayern Munich bought twice, was it twice? Obo Barcelona twice, Barcelona twice. obo PSG twice PSG twice as a time mo sake no now the two teams per and na a lose game in the Champions League na Bayern Munich and Benfica. So Sawasaki manager no na the new one ne ba na fe results no ko other way and the we side in the free men yi me so say nka omu timi manage situation na ene bia na Nagelsmann edo mu wie season na bia nka Champions League nka omu timi nye because Man City there now position is very tough but bia league ni there ka Bayern Munich betimi age because 9 points advantage there and the 9 points advantage just say na 3 games 3 games then a team now leading the 9 points no abesa ho leading mum 2 points with 1 game to go. That period na omulusu SI 9 points advantage ni na no came abra omu changes our manager no. So they have themselves to blame. By penforce obi dwa ewu no. So Bayern Munich lost by Borussia Dortmund game. Okay. And they have to take advantage of it and win the league for the first time in 11 years.
Yeah, and just as I was saying, Bayern this season from a winning position, no matter drop it.
Most points.
One draw points 8 different times. You move 5 or more draw in the move 3. Bayern Munich for Lucia. This is very bad.
I think sir coach ni be inherited. On say Bayern Munich is a big club. And in himself penny for no mukuta team no much me manage team now over the years. Say cast on Malaysian cry one side and when they come to Europe they are rampant. Mama team na ya kono ohwe teams like I said you be are buying so be they also attractive they attract the player though they don't buy so huge but they still get the best players to play when buying are playing they also pull the shots and all that. I think that the more muyi Nagelsmann na ade ebeka say eboboba well onza ade bi sha ase nga kran no onza wanso ano a bebi abekwa akoduru no ebe ha adwene they know the work the guy was doing so why would they of a sudden decide say on being Efreo. Maybe they saw it earlier as a remote courses and be a bedroom immediate in a behu. But her team a bedroom baby on bedroom crack the cap and but team may break it down. I don't think they just got up only say a Nagelsmann you know. My name's They really knew why they took that decision. Of course, yes. Say banner Ubia is saying when to me and say at the show. And now few way and City no BBI is going well for City. Yeah, Champions League final now. Before a day to that, yeah, we'll be 15 new antecedents. So Chris and 15 antecedents. We won't say nina so. Okay. So I had to say our time. Yeah, so Shama at the how. When you say anytime a Bayern Munich been winning first 7 games in the Champions League, they go on to win. It's not about me because me team or better Champions League 1 Bayern Saokaya 2 City. Napoli they are medium to baby. Or more than not mean sure say they have what it takes. So all of a sudden now City to me drill or mugu it might also be due to this change that was done. Some because baby say I never been so I then because ABA say no why to prevent City from coming this far. ABA underline. And see clearly I think says NT. Also the difference is this. Your coaches and your managers. Difference kakra but because of money now coaching, you know, I am not be bring now the difference now. Difference kakra difference ne say coaches ne duma de and the air park so nkwa. Enti oka say be a coach and dia o de ne say o de pure FM your friend is saying soccer club na soccer team no. O de omo co training. Now what show yembo ni say ye be tactics say. Now what select omo now they akoball match. But what I say, but manager ni yes said money we are or sign ya another job. Ne another job ne say or I saw my team yes so I try to attract sponsorship. I saw my club ne finances e kosoro. One with their matron. And into that managers no say e wo players e so mo bane de o mo mem. It's most managers the open say or cast up a player we have na de man. Into o mo no will say hwan na ekọ hwan na eba when a country board no or much me make a decision with the board the umbe can sometimes to be a final but so we a coach I na unisa into most often who coach this all channel the far obiso what's my argument I say it's coach in the way limited or the eye park and so into Moreno Tottenham say I'm fa manager by a fat head coach because then a living on the bay neduma Enti wo ka ba no ahwe say ebeboa but other players Guardiola say no onya kan ya no mpanifo be ma nako enti ono betumi asa player we nko mempe we o de nemo nka so mpe Haaland ombe pa no jo ma mpa no jo a obema Haaland akọ ba ba Tottenham unjume ka so mpe king unjume ka so mpe son because a system that says our team Tottenham one thing be say players don't revolt so what here Tottenham players or more revolt ebia me more me call me omon time do you know why system ne say player bia ye toa transfer money ne ye dey ato the team na ma obi sefa on say one pa say bia ndi say ebia chairman ato 10 billion and they ato 10 billion e be mouse ask any percentage sefa se on and sana work or do there it's the players there don't revolt it's the difference near sir it are things that they needed a top level manager obetumi into na make deserve the money at the nyina they be all say me skeptical about them it is not that they are not good they are good obi wo ho a o man aduma na as a coach no be but when o ye the manager now start say wo to amana on say Lampard year one oba Chelsea Christian Obeka season ye ka say scanny one he did a brilliant job.
Yeah, Mason Mount no, Reece James no.
Or the almost say to me a job, but you start to say you discare gumuno. Because the big players in about to manage their egos for them to understand. How will you talk to Julian Alvarez? Set in a bench, mommy. Say Wayne Pryor or Kevin De Bruyne. I game Mobi. Oh, that's now near champions. Every good player wants to play. And you know, beyond a bit to manage those egos. I hope you understand the point.
Yeah.
And the Americans said the SAS no AC.
Okay.
And TBA no so ambanka Dortmund ne almost so major league man Christian Eninje.
Okay.
I hope you understand the point. But I feel say na said the able bob no mu so man so anon tema it might create a problem. I really think so.
Okay. Kwakula we say all managers are coaches but not all coaches are managers. The difference is how you deal with off-field issues. Okay. Christian, supercomputer and also the predictions number for a year the Premier League relegation. No?
Okay.
Now, we supercomputer already they said Southampton the Omukodada. Now after the final prediction in the I'll say Everton became the last game Everton became. Now two teams are joining a year club of friends Southampton no I said the table in City Leicester City Leeds United and over the prediction now the hair games now bo nyame ad much now Everton ebo against Bournemouth Goodison Park Leeds United ebo against Tottenham Hotspur fie Leeds Everton fie and of course Leicester City also had a King Power against West Ham United
only the ebo Everton is Everton are very careful na or draw the game na obeko 34 Leicester win obeko say 34 goal difference no one Everton be drop into the relegation zone because Everton goal difference is minus 24 so Lucia goal difference go be say more because we be Lucy and as a Leicester win and goal difference no be dey so beti so Everton there nyame no kreni say the kind education we dada. Say one of the teams I started Premier League no among relegation da Everton. But just like Omonit Borussia Dortmund there no. Omon destiny ekro mankasa. They can ignore Leicester results. Say Leicester about West Ham.
Yeah.
Now Leeds about Tottenham Hotspur. Yenfani say Leicester winning against West Ham. Now Leeds nso Tottenham Hotspur.
We have got 34.
Say onu winning the game na sa results na kan nyina hia no. And the end kama Everton say or say Bofi at the Goodison Park. And you are playing against Bournemouth. Bournemouth is safe. Bournemouth in relegation. So in that game no Bournemouth just like Dortmund and Mainz have nothing to play for. Bournemouth has nothing to play for. Adebakwa me nia jama Bournemouth ni say yesterday season no na one of my candidates for relegation. Because Liverpool go on 9. We league table no so team wa consider goals pa. Leeds United, Leeds are consider 74 goals. Team wa Otoswa wa consider goals pa no. Bournemouth wa consider 70 goals. A team wa they concede a lot of goals. And na say team no and say Everton say me ofie local league no and this way senka Everton bought tia Chelsea bi and now bought tia Man City bi and now bought tia even Tottenham Hotspur bi Man United bi and FA dia
Newcastle bi
and Kabaya dia momo but against Bournemouth for fear I just win and survive relegation there me sure say they need to win at all cost. Now the average Hodima Everton is a Session like Eban, what can say or coach Bakwa Mekai Bigi will say defensive organization there. He's one of the best in the Premier League. But the last 3 games are above Fino. Everton elusu all those 3 matches are considered 10 goals. In those matches, you know, oba against Newcastle, oba against Man City, and oba against Fulham. Nina Ufi. So when Timisha Man City, Ebia Newcastle bet me the acho. But who bought a league game of fear against Fulham there? Na ese utimi fa win. At least a drawn game. But the last 3 consecutive 8 games of fear nyina no Everton elusuni mi ense nyina are considered 10 goals. Now so in the last 3 games if you want more, the last 3 years, the last 3 seasons, you know, Everton lusu the last day be lusu.
Hey.
Last day and Arsenal share 5-1. Last 2 years, last day and Man City share 5-0.
Hey.
Last 3 years, last day Olusu 3-0.
Olusu so anya the modu.
But last year no. Also last year or survival relegation a game before say about last day. Last year on the Crystal Palace they came from behind and no winning game no. About last day no. Now results no matter to them. No more safe. Last 2 years, not last day of the game, no, not it doesn't matter to them. And the last 3 years, the last day of the game of the season, no, not results, no, did not matter to them. But this season, there, the last game, no, really matter to Everton. So, I'm going to be Anton Chen. Now, Frank Lampard, the BI can OBC or the worst Premier League manager ever. Sondike buy no. Sondike about how many matches? Sondike about 17 matches. Those 17 matches, you know, when you 18 points. Which means that Lampard about 20 matches. Lampard 20 matches, you know, when you 15 points.
Hey.
You know, the average when say Lampard now about more matches. 20 matches when you 15 points, you know. Say Everton come relegation now, you the best Sondike.
No na dom ko Sondike.
But Sondike buy no. Why you pa 17 matches, 18 points. But the advantage is that forget about the last 3 seasons in Ninano. Last day bia omulusu on last day of the season. Omulusu Nina. Bene against Bournemouth. Medikaka. Senka obatia ebia even West Ham. So obatia Tottenham Hotspur bi, obatia Newcastle bi, obatia team bia na say o winning at all costs. As no team survival relegation ebia nka metimi aka say hu de ma team friend Everton. But against Bournemouth for conceded so much goals. 70 goals conceded. I will say both fie. Say Everton and team winning. They need to reverse the trend. Because team more game obi ani adi woni fie o. Na last 3 games wa bonina no wa lusuni nyina. But the advantage is that your last day of the season, no, also all the advantage of playing at home against not a true big team. Nottingham Forest, Liverpool share the 9. I consider 70 goals. Any win beyond make sure say what surviving relegation. It's said the America Dortmund there no. Dortmund about 2 league now. I'll be surprised. Say Everton elusi na game no. Abro bo fie against my friend Bournemouth. Now to me equal relegation they'll have no one to blame but themselves because they have the advantage. Omo destiny kromanka and win. Na say Leeds winning, Leicester winning. Omo nyina results no will not matter to you. The only time where omo results will matter to you is say we lose. Say we lose there, then you expect Leeds to lose and Leicester to lose. One here so ananko esa. One here ananko esa. So when you have the advantage, you take it. And against my friend Bournemouth Ofie at Goodison Park. Last year, Mikai, last game, last but one, Crystal Palace game, no. Over Everton supporters, no. They will almost support the team, no. A pushy team and team survival relegation. I'm sure they will do the same today. and they have no option here back
to win.
Uwinia, you survive relegation. Last year, we survived a penultimate game. But this year, the last game of the season, and I was able to against Bournemouth. Among Winia survivor, Andy, you have no one to blame but Mankasahu.
Biggie, Bokode.
Baby,
I be new Premier League battle for survivor. Everton, Leicester, Leeds United.
Sure. Osha Everton, no Osha Leicester, no Osha Leeds United. Where teams me and somewhere. I never come who in the Premier League this particular season. They say teams no more coaches. I'm for managers or more experience with Premier League. And Yama ko ye the more. The one year they can at least or try to survive non-co relegation. There are clubs who take these kind of decisions. I be other relegation zone. Obit say be at Leeds United. Big Sam you be your experience. They will Premier League the more known. But at the time of more appointment, now it looks more or less like saying Nehemiah Jegwari and the mother of Leeds United. But there are some of the teams Premier League. I mean, use Crystal Palace as an example. At a point, there may be a Crystal Palace done yet. People felt to say, with the kind of results about Crystal Palace are final. So I'm a manager be our experience. Ondima Juma. Now why your Premier League be paying? I mean, who do the cat teams one? A bad danger about Crystal Palace on meeting me survive this particular season. We change quickly. Who did they bring? They brought in a Roy Hodgson. Why your Premier League a Juma be a channel experience will league in the fortunes of that of Crystal Palace as a sign and yaka relegation as the Crystal Palace in Kahon. Though they started the league very well, but midway through Nanyama Diagu and Yamatimo. And the teams no taking decisions on Mepamu coaches. Some of them it wasn't wrong. Debbie. But Omo Nyama ye Diamono. Those who brought managers or more experience. Will league now ye on board. Chelsea. That's a Christian Kalampad asem. And your points be a Chelsea pegu one ma. Bianca the inexperience of Frank James Lampard and Hank here relegation ka Chelsea count. But your points be an managers be a pegu one. It is a Pamu coach midway through. That's a one for an experienced manager. We are saying a bit me affected. That is why we always say January signings, midway signings should be signings to buy a quick fix. Because football no yet so be our first season the adaptational period. But so who hear him. That's all future baby ujina nenye. It was so manager kwa. Yes, expect the all bani be put up a performance. Better than they know how to manage. And sir experience kakrano. And no remember GDA. Sir Everton betting me survive relegation this particular season again. In football, there is something we call why it matters most. Etoda, about teams in Ketwabi, with no disrespect to any club. Say, yeah, you walk up matches. No, a team can say about no channel. Ebia wa yile film. But the Coco do stage say, Ebia sa team can say na about tournament chrono, and answer cup competition chrono. No, I could do semi-final, I could do final. Now, oh, she a smaller club. The kind of agency. Rebecca match and walk boss our game no. And the results on making that material movement Randy. Different. It's the social teams are Cassiana. Omo cup games are. It drew the stage. Save your mobile free man. Mostly. I am a assassin and no na. But decided that this particular season be per trophy way. It's your some in Saka. Nobody could do the quarter final stage, semi-final stage, final stage. I did so she had him to obey in a film. This say be an yonko kese. It may be an Everton ginano. Andy. So we should break it to be we are saying ya. So bet me a DE. Oh that no. Akwa ko do obi nsam. Eti de nipa de be ye no. E na be che abrabo a won so be bo we ase.
Correct.
Opa obesel. Opa obekum. Do nipa bia na de be ye wo. Yes. But I'm not in baby and the destiny in Kitobia Premier League. And you are fortunate. The bottom of now and then a quack bono. On also that kind of position that is why it makes the game difficult. But as we speak, Bournemouth are surviving relegation. It's a more battle. Saba Kubako, and I said, Mirubaka Southampton Hono. A team to be a Sana Yabo Mudino, which is Everton, Leeds United, and Leicester City. Ubo home. Last day, Premier League. I give back my confidence. Say Everton Nation Dyke. Every team be in this particular game. And the results not surviving here, sir. 95. Time Everton. Sean Dyche take you over the team for fraud. We saw the kind of results they were getting. We talked about the new manager bounce. Sean Dyche experience. How setting up team and the pair results. Sir Christian, I can the last 3 matches, goals are considering your papa. Of course, it is true. But Ruben Gila position be say just like Oba Foforo. Now we have peace of mind. Now they are settled. Ewo team nimu. Selipa Judy Dada. Ewo trust wumu. Based on the track record. Any Juma Awaye. Any Adian Yakwa Fawaba. Everybody is going to accept Sasha Siena Sanye Yimpa. Yenimsha manager Semesidi. Per Juma Awaye will be asenede. Team where they obey Buama team let me Jinan and Aso. But Selipa Kakebi anymore. And a Kakebi no Gideon. And a Jumana Baba Farobian himself. So you have to prove a point to everybody. So we a good coach. And also fantasy amount opportunity ma only this team. It's based on that mindset and mentality. Over 5 team now be real boys anymore. And at that time, team are not born home they power Premier League anymore. It was Arsenal. Arsenal born all around that time. No be any GDA. Say Everton team way. No matter the kind of football they were going to play, everything actually Arsenal no match in Premier League anymore. Derby. But this is a coach in the past game because the first game no against a tougher opponent or the toughest opponent in the Premier League at that time. That's when you have 3 maximum points now. I remember GDN support now or Shano Abba. And oh yeah, man, eventually they got that kind of results they needed. It is what's happened from there. When you have a couple of good results, now near my Diagu. No about Jira baby. A Jumana was asked yes, oh, you know. When the betche, here say I don't buy a Sabrabe coach my Everton. And found the Sean Dyche share Arsenal. Andy. Sean Dyche and Timmy and Bournemouth. And surviving relegation. And found near Juma or at the start of his appointment. Nina you waste. Because never thing one you him. And over the buy a never boy. Because he just him in my lampada. And Shana Lampada we any massive. And we need a coach. Our Premier League experience than that of Lampard. And until the number of coaches with the example, the actual. It's Yama Lampard near Kwakwa Fawaba. It is assumed to obey that quick fix at Team Libya. So we are doing we are seeing now. Not the NTI do buy to help us survive relegation. One TV and yes, Jumana. The number for be a company to say in the first place, they are appointed. Forget about the points you've accumulated for the club. The most important points, 3 points. Everton football team no Abrabomu nyina me ado mechana de no. Everton 3 points here the power we are say Andy. Na me ado mechana 3 points on the Bournemouth. Kwakwa bono waje no. So what the Bournemouth this season a lot of quality wo mu team ni mu. Bet we dey hire a lot of Premier League clubs. Say nyakese for nimpo adem fefo no mu gu ase no ne de. Whenever he meets them, or more that kind of competition. Even with the big clubs, Crampo, over Bournemouth, yes. But the kind of game or the amount of competition or the amount is difficult. But when it gets to stages like this, Yanka tactics, Yanka system. So you player, one kata, you know what is at stake. It's most of the coaches. At this stage we are, what they do is to work on the minds of the players. Because football, system here, tactics here, it is true. But I always say I thought I pass a ball. Tactics the system and into that team be a better quality players. Because I thought I pass a ball anywhere. I didn't hear by individual brilliance. Coach here next time I have crossing. It would be born over Chile. From the central defender. on fan confin come the central midfielder na mun pia ball into flanks na yanya cross and from the locate here striker and on pin ball into net anymore. That is the kind of style na kwa ball. But Ura Park in so no ya ball on the out flanks on them. What beat the left wing left full back. But Ura 80-yard area anymore. O striker now be cross ball na man no atiato. O yan do box him. Still over cross the ball no. On cross the ball no. It's a good stage, you say, individual brilliance, a key. A 2 Everton player. A Juma Wire Diama Everton throughout the season. And this is the defining moment.
95.7.
This is the defining moment. The players, the coaching staff. You are handling a club on relegation down Premier League anymore. So imagine it's a woody team in that's a team near relegated. What kind of history in what club? No? You are never going to be forgotten in the history of Everton, but it is going to be in the negative way.
Okay.
So the players, destiny they should do the do and I believe that the experience, as I said early on, of Sean Dykes at this moment, they are not of here. All they needed is to survive relegation. When there's nothing to fight for. Okay. Everton every game they have to go for the 3 maximum points, and I know that surely Everton be just at 3 points.
Martin Mirasibigi member Maxwell now Maxwell Kakrebia Soswan Sani Abefi just for the information, Ellen Brother Halada has been named as the Premier League Player of the Season.
First time.
Yeah,
first time. First season. Now we are there, and there is no debate about it.
Yeah.
But because the games we want to very careful.
James Bell.
Arsenal news and then the Arsenal baby. Oh, and I only need Arsenal baby.
Now that's a Christian and let
Arsenal last 2 games for Lucy.
Okay.
Arsenal last 2 games. Arsenal lose to Everton, you know. That was the last time an Arsenal and go. Arsenal bought 16 games afterwards. As 16 games in at least Arsenal should go. But Arsenal last 2 games, you know. On Lusu Kekiu, on Shegu. So the last 2 games, last week, no Lusu 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. Before so Lusu 1-0 to Nottingham Forest, you know. Nothing said Brighton was watching 3-0 fee. So the last 2 games are Arsenal Bono, Arsenal Minibi, and on Shegu Kra, while Lusu Nunina. But the advantage is that Arsenal Bo fee, your last game of the season, the results will not change Arsenal destiny. And the Arsenal finishes second. But to climax the whole season, you know, your last game of the season, Emirates, Arsenal must reverse the trend.
Now, Arsenal will win. Arsenal win.
Another motivation is that the last time Arsenal win 26 games in a season, a year invisible.
Okay.
2003, 2004. Arsenal win 26 games, almost draw 12. So Arsenal winning a game now. They are winning 26 games. Equally our record now, almost set it back in 2003, 2004.
Okay.
So there's a motivation. Number one, and last game of the season, you both you lose your last 2 games. You must support us something to cheer about. You winning equally record set here way back in 2000 and 2004. And the Ophian Kwade, so who Kofi Kisimwa take a win for Arsenal.
Okay.
Game in Newcastle will come. Man City game in Auburn.
And Brentford.
Man City in Brentford. So Brentford, as a Man City 2-1 with Etihad. Team, in fact, season way, the only team who wako Etihad, I saw Man City in the league, Brentford. And a Man City in the neighbor. Man City have 2 very important games left for the season. Meaning, maybe so one day, anyway, Man City elusu FA Cup no. No one to be any Champions League now. How are we going to describe their season?
Somewhat.
So why any FA Cup no? Manchester United asheno. Why any Champions League no? Inter asheno. And why league repair? Per their own standard no. One can say Omonia a very good season.
They will have a good season, but not.
That is why the next 2 games, no, Omoni next 2 games now are very important to them, no. Omoni Manchester United in a week. FA Cup final in a week. Obo FA Cup final in a week in we are. Next 2 weeks, a week later, Obo Champions League, no. I am not sure City will receive so many players in the game, no. and Cressa or I don't say about away.
Yeah.
Brentford no about away no. This season I think say 2 teams pay now call Brentford Wakoseno. Abra Brentford the ball fee. 2 teams pay. And Man City have nothing to play in this game. The only say maybe they will enter the 90 points range in beam. No mind the four times. Say Premier League in the Bayern. Man City the only team one 90 or more points on 4 different occasions. That is the only advantage and now motivation Man City work. Apart from that, they have no motivation whatsoever. The results will not change their fortunes in the league. The league is done. But Obama very careful. Some Manchester United are racing player Lucio Anthony.
Yeah.
So the FA Cup Anthony will not play. Or maybe
so 2 months.
It may assure us that per 2 games now can Man City against ASR Brentford on the qua or go away in the or cause our game in one. No, I very careful. Men I trust our game here. May double chance rather for team friend Brentford, not for Man City.
Okay. Maxwell.
Yes, sir.
Mr. C, careful.
Yeah. Menene ya adwene. On say one thing a man call phone the bet na say.
Big yes.
Match bi obehu bia opese offer. Ye ntwa bet sa. Match bu a wo hu a. Da bi ska ne koso. Se na de bia amuni no. Match bu a wo hu atwam. And the Sabbath say, by intmin chem, yes, it's na ye befa, so chem. To say City match is a hanging a balance. Fine City, owns the other game no ball draw and silent net chem. Because I might know for Manchester and Chelsea. We are there at Chelsea in Manchester. Double chance be ube to me and echo. It's a meno yard in a munti any ye.
Newcastle, no Chelsea, Boko Juana. Chelsea Booth.
Oh, Chelsea, dear.
And we say no call Newcastle double chance. I know you say Yanani.
2 teams are on swapping positions.
Yeah.
Last year, Newcastle finished 11th. And Chelsea finished 3rd. Season we one shot like to say Newcastle be finished 3rd. Now Chelsea are finished 11th. Almost swapping positions. Lampard there. Lampard by Chelsea about 10 games or lose 8.
Why are there? So I had there so we lose 8.
About 10 games or lose 8.
So we lose 8 and can
and Chelsea soon able fee. The entire me so corner very careful. They say at least last game Chelsea will elbow Stamford Bridge. Maybe they will put in a fight.
No, but
against Newcastle there.
So Newcastle, so what's the motivation?
Motivation is also the third.
Yes.
Yeah, or motivation or we need to say United lose or the third.
Yeah.
So Newcastle more motivation. And at Chelsea so I very careful. On bet me finish 14th.
Oh, but no matter what it is, Omunko relegation. They know some
relegation, but Chelsea West finished in the league, since 1994 this season. Chelsea to me finished at best 11th.
Yeah, sure.
Chelsea the so I finished 11th. But so you soon a game now, possible say Chelsea bet me finish 14th. Me won't be that.
And every next
year not Chelsea finish 14th. That is why I see our game so come no very careful. Obia motivation. Chelsea a breast season way. Open supporters are person league near we in 10 term kwa no mo do omo a church supporters. But at least last game of the season there, they have the motivation say let's give our supporters something to cheer about. Against Newcastle or go away there. A game I'm very careful. Maybe instead of Maso Kind, maybe a double chance for Newcastle. A better perfect.
Matevera se Christian adu say Sanso and Maxwell ne eye bigi what you monka yama free ne fa fisam no ento aso enfro the Ghana Football Association Appeals Committee you say Oma Oda Accra Great Olympics say omfa fulfill financial obligations to eye ya opreko you say ya opreko the eye Great Olympics ekugina eye mpenefo dem say sika bi ohonma so mutua dem omunti say if you know Appeals Committee no ama eye Great Olympics within 14 days say omfa nya sa payment Sanso and Great Olympics eye protest against Tamale City and so no I say protest no dismissed ti next gina subia from Olympics no any team penifo are dismissed here no na the Bed Power Premier League games are so no Mediama Sporting Club will fie watakwa omo ene King Faisal to twere kan yewie no na Mediama a winning game no by 2-1 Big King Faisal fi die
and the hard drain na for some days now Matena say dream one me who can fight our problem. Matena say dream one me who can fight our problem. adeɛ baako a ɛhame ɛwɔ Kim Faisal ho ebi a wote sɛ team bi kɔ relegation a the notion is that team ne nya adeɛ team ne ni quality enti na ɔkɔ relegation because quality a ebi anka wobɛtumi abɔ homɔden no waka league nim enti amanfo wobɛtumi anya saa adwen no but Kim Faisal is one of the teams in the Ghana Premier League ɔkɔ relegation a Kim Faisal dey a lot of quality and ɛkɔ relegation sɛ yɛka team some more quality pa ɛwɔ Ghana Premier League ni mu a ontimi nka enyi Kim Faisal mfa mfim ɛno and one of the reasons in time if you say ebia not technically and a Kim Faisal problem coach isoma handle Kim Faisal team this season I'm working Faisal team no and we nim the see Kim Faisal and Jimmy Kobla party ways but a Juma na Jimmy Kobla aye na a Juma na den but I'll try I should share Juma to an extent and Kim Faisal this is a Kim Faisal jobber Andy Yama coach Baba share Juma no coach ana Kim Faisal na di nkomo say omo person Baba ya Juma mo coach ni ba stadium e be share Kim Faisal team no ewie ye no so okọ no akwa boa no ho nti omo be di nkomo e na coach ni kokoduru no frɛ Kim Faisal for say Juma no ntimi nya biem and you've gotten somebody on Baba befa team no aye Juma wo team ni mu e dia Baba do that extent na Kim Faisal na party ways whatever happened ye nim enti ntimi nka ho asem bebre but the country I mean feel technically coach is oma handle Kim Faisal na amo team ne ye for Kim Faisal team ne fasigo so what Kim Faisal team now from the goalkeeping department Kim Faisal have two of the best goalkeepers in the Ghana Premier League Kim Faisal has two of the best goalkeepers. So what should Abdul Jabbar? What should Benjamin Essiedu Kwesi? These two goalkeepers for Kim Faisal. On any day, whoever gets the north over that poor Mudiama Kim Faisal Biano, I tell the kind of quality of kita. Look at their central defense. Nasiru Ebla, Joseph Adu Juma China. These two players and about the central defense. And the matter of Kim Faisal. These players have the quality. A lot of the Ghana Premier League clubs, starting position, no body Kim Faisal left back. Former Accra Folk left back. William Deji. And about Kim Faisal left back. Kim Faisal midfield. Omo Godfrey Siama oho, Baba Yaya oho, Elia Kofi Jr. Formerly of Dwarfs. All these players, the players are quality no was through. Benjamin Bature, Samuel Adomanchi. And to check Kim Faisal team no now the go on man. You look at the playing body. Quality there Kim Faisal will be pa. But coach Obefa quality no. No ashisha the aya Jumanya results Yama Kim Faisal no. That is where the problem is. Minya time koko share that of a Kim Faisal. Any Bechem United. Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. And on the day and for only quality a player do horma okita. There are times that AB are not on that particular day no onya good game. That time, now Ignatius was safe as the head coach. Near suspended or sustainable. So on any other coaches they communicate, so man communicate meeting chair. But Kim Faisal striker Samuel Adomanchi on the day. Kim Faisal chances to Benjamin in our Togo. Samuel Kusi, their captain. Boss a left winger. Now Baba at the bench. And the coaches sat on the bench unconcerned. And chances need to go yes. Time on the Baba it was late. But on only Bamuno, clearly who was a difference about Kim Faisal anymore. And technically, Omoma handle Kim Faisal. This season, abroad, Michael Akufu, Coach Ignatius Osefusu, I'm working Faisal. Because the quality in our team the more. Wow, Baba handle team no. Now the players and I was selected players no. And you see omono. When I was selected players didn't jump fast free almost. Say I'm quite over ya more ingredients in ina. I give you here be a man quite a bia. It's war chef now a canon. Who soon a generation quite a bed down as some quite in your debt. And that is why I'm blaming the coaches. And the Emiyane said, Alhaji Gurusa is a man who has never had trust in Ghanaian coaches. And this is a season. I'm out for a convention and a dim como. I'm an Ajatum Zanyashe or my Ghanaian coaches chance.
And this is what it's
and they are going to be relegated. And not all money a media game now.
No, I mean, how many Jerry just confess our problem and Casa there.
Mister, do you know what I mean?
A very young one is say Omo battle relegation. Olympics at 16th or 39 points. 15th Tamale City or 39 points. And I can face or 36. And then Tamale City against Samates or Tamale. Obeshe. Osha or Ko 42. Obey 6 points ahead of Akim Pfizer. Olympics Tia Accra Lions. Yemfan is Olympics in Swashe. Olympics Olympics taking face 6 points with 2 games remaining. Now the mammy need the someone who can face a best survive and say over Tamale City no bo fear this obeting a picky win or bad Samates. Tamale City last 3 games. Oh fee. So what's your house for? What she can face 4 and what she became 3-2. So the last 3 games are Tamale City able fee no. Andy, we're winning all those 3 matches. Was 11 goals. I consider 3 playing against Samates or Tamale. It is guaranteed say Tamale City be winning. Say Tamale City a winning Andy or of 39 Ako 42. Kimfesa remain 36 points. The gap between Kimfesa and Tamale City Ako is 6. Aka 2 games remaining. And for into Olympics so. Obo Fie on the Accra Lions. On also sa or 39 points or 42 points. Kimfesa ebe 6 points behind Olympics with 2 games remaining. Kimfesa will be relegated. Say Tamale City winning. Now Olympics winning. Kimfesa is relegated this week. Now no game no. Sana Kimfesa about 4 games at twice almost go.
No myself.
And a goal no more the break is a goal drought no. A goal of the season contender. Samo kusigo no. Okay, baby of far boni free. Nanya mistake o. Center line so who say keeper na pie. No peja ball no long range. Keeper no ball sa na ball to net. Beautiful goal. And a goal no so bantem.
I think the 10th minute.
Yeah. It's mission ball ni na the na bompa say how can Kimfesa protect this lead for the remaining minutes na kanu because Mediama also needed the points.
Sure.
Mediama Peligaji. Say we winning here no. We have 4 points gap between one Aduana Stars. Say Aduana winning na me add more china. Aduana a closer back. And points number 1. Still aka 2 games. The advantage Mediama. Te Mediama enya brace Mediama ba omunyi league da. Anytime Mediama be close to Oji Ghana Premier League biano na bibia ba bebom. Ba kokoye COVID. Na ba kokoye kosinante a case na normalization no. So for the first time in their history, Africa Mediama are very close Omuji League no. Tina me bomb paye Mediama besto jagu Kimfesa so how are they going to survive? How are they going to survive? And then also there as a Kimfesa played well.
Very well.
Ukraine Kimfesa played so well Enra. Somewhere about Suraj Ibrahim number 2. And about Pay Roxy number 3. And in front of them no Obo Abraham Tefen William Denchi and Joseph Gordiner almost support to a full backs no. And now first go in there Kimfesa 2 center backs na moa. Nasiru Ebla and Joseph Jomo. On say I think say a free kick. And Mediama force a jarebe a highlight now. Mediama for a floaty a free kick in by. Almost floaty ball in by na no. Mediama 2 center backs no. And a bad attack ball no. First one Vincent Atenga de nya ball no. But pinball ball ni cost to say. Second ball ne banano and almost second center back no. Nuruddin Abdullahi. A pinball no. The power a pinball no. Adentina across the ball aba. First ball no. Kimfesa 2 center backs na nya ball no. Second ball so you were second to the ball. And Mediema center back no be pin ball na ball to net. Second half no 1-1 Kimfesa sat back na Mediema bobo yi nyina. Eventually omo left back position one man na omo nya ball back close see mo a brand simple touch no the ball no to atenem. But on the face value of the game na say boy ni die. Senya results na di Kimfesa echo relegation. And any other day be na Kimfesa come Mediema and olusu 2-1 and kenya bibia o. O come Mediema na Mediema show 2-1 and a fair resource a ya anisa. But baby a resource na di Kimfesa ba be gina no. Andy ene man ya reho. En rapa dia. Wanya go no so die na me no kreni. Obi anko pesa go ni bi hwe.
Okay.
Contender goal of the season. Beautiful goal. And asamo kusi share.
Relegation.
But eventually we call relegation.
So now many report we say how to focus no some people baba o say house ni Samatex 3-2 no. Na say to go afede apalai ama committee kura betimi aba. Committee no say the abeto dwane say match no nkofo bi ko giska against Samatex 3-2 no.
Omni Samatex. Omni Tamale City no moji 4 no. And omni Mediema na omoji 5-1 no. Esi Togo si derby.
Maxwell
results
Andy, my main Pfizer DNA kakra na me family we has there.
That's me I big guitar ka say results be on ma be season matches be wa any FA Cup yeah my particular match.
So goes no door for also no cost. On the Ghana league now goes in Chadambam. To way 5 goals be be ma na also no
Second Pfizer core relegation. And you say honey pabebre. Also higher one. Maybe I have a very good association with Andy. Maybe Andy be tone what I say. But in Pfizer relegation I say a trato. Because say for few years in it be a relegation is stay omo. E hunu no mo hu de be no mo yomuti. Omo yomuti ano ho aba mo say hey yanka ye ni o yanko. Ne asan akọ no mo yomuti no mo abayanko. Untumi nye sa ade ne nto aso. It was a relegation about to say Everton there I can they almost so fighting. Unse ni can about last season or two. Now the results no doesn't matter because no more to win. Unse Leeds last season or so the same thing.
I think almost the last game.
Into where has our team singing as our bed. Ebe guase until relegation about a ball koko. Until I was said Uputio. Kimfesa did a lot of work because looking at players who recruited this season, no, I think they have and you started like no more bobo pa. Bounce a main coming on one coming co way hono. Me catch it Sani. Because Omoko na Sani buy na or higher body or buy Benam Sani abuteng. Baby I walk on one casa crown said that Nimo Afena Wako. And a Ghana so your pages thing about hot pitch in the air Andy at Dasuye. Into a team be about better was a ball no nimbo.
Class ni feel comfortable.
Yes, very very comfortable. Omo ho no mo ball ni be pie. Se brekum for no crab make me ball brekum Arsenal so omo brekum Chelsea omo park ni e ball omo ba ha omo ni first team so omo ko show omo. One who the American. Enti omo say oh aha ya be there wa be bia no eno so etumi overtake you. Again I really don't go for any men adwene but say me Maxwell nka forgo the FA Cup nanka serious concentration will be on the league and the minimum so me adwene now say if you are relegated now the FA Cup how going won't win Africa and Africa ne call me nka so won't win because of Marco Bida but baby away there e betum so ayedini in terms of motivation now, more the boy FA Cup, giddy ni ase win FA Cup no mas na idea. Once we have the league na see a stay for the status to be them. In terms of boys na attention kwa FA Cup, we na league na air bottle. In terms me and coming my attention mumbeding outside the boys that what we need now say Becca league no need status aka because players no cross status no. So mo FA Cup no mo free league mo status na swati. And Andy they make count say some players who they might not be able to come back to the top level again. Enti ahono so no managerially they had it wrong. Coach ni they me bona basu kakra. because baby at send na adwuma ne te na okoje enye all coaches na be sa ade no and me kra nka menye
King Faisal adwuma
send adwuma baby e wa me say team na ya akwa me say no me kwa rescue also sometimes if you fail to take a risk in itself na a risk ma enti or take the risk to see what is going to come out but then na I said that because this is what is happening in terms saying yes obi ayre ho the only thing that will say King Faisal a protest no mine
against Tamale City.
Nchen na eso mo nge no dia omuntumi nko ba bia. Christian aye bebre medical credit account. All say at this stage of the league na teams na unza abo bia bewura opre. King Faisal ko mo mpre. Nti nyamo na nyo ye na ese ye pre mo why? In their last 5 games omo consider 10 goals as a 1. One year no ade no. Next as averagely game bi omo consider 2 goals. And in that sequence, no, Omo Lusu 4 to Tamale City, Samatex, Hearts of Oak, and Mediama. No money be tema about draw or home. Andy, sa statistics we. Opesa will survive leg, na drew the sudden death. Didn't so be survive unless a miracle. Again, Christian said an hour can. The maximum points I can find a bit to in the league are 42. And which I said the 2 remaining matches made the points in our mom. And do you know what it is? In Satermine, bought Chelsea away, Adriana home. One way we need those 2 matches. Now, so we need just 1. And some of our Olympics third game now, we're about 43. Taking faster, we need 2 to cry. On to win 2 Satermine. And the one who sent here at the NT. Oba Tamale City or Bossama takes home. Or we are Koboko to Kuru Royals away. No, about Mediama away. Onya just a single winner. Obeko 42. Head to head, Obidi King Faisal. And currently, the only team I can find between their battle a Great Olympics. And even with the Olympics, you know, all teams being equal, they will battle for the, say, about 18 teams, like, right? Until they will battle for the 16th position, which is also in the relegation doldrums. I hope.
Empire can face a more and say Olympics winning. So Olympics winning now. Say King Faisal remains at 36.
Yes.
Olympics were 39.
39.
Winning now or 42. 6 points advantage.
Now on it we head to head here say. King Faisal on the Olympics.
King Faisal Mompire say Olympics winning.
Yeah, and King Faisal on the Olympics. So when you now could do those 42 now near they are head to head. And even head to head no Mutu no fighting your better relegation.
Because I only match and count Accra Lions jere no che aduana no.
Enti Faisal there near boardroom points na so mo. And now say ngame yard me be 20 team league. And one day, oh, don't be surprised. SARS good. The responsibility is SARS go back. And so more back there, we can go for 20. ABN a bit to me ajo.
Okay.
Kotokudi or monoko. House the no the etine. You see, sad the way at what was watch our House of Oak. Season be last 4 or 5 matches now. Now it's a house in winning match. And I was so West there. At what was so. Now results never yen kasa has ye team enye so omulusu for ne ade but the manner in which omo bobo on the lusu no na ema nkofo eye fishy. Now the whole issue is this. Omone sama text bo wie no also that they Richard Atta that go pa now before sama text man na talk beside the entire Richard Atta end that go because once aida go bia enko ye bade bi on neda for entry that enko ye on neda enti togo na fa phone no frɛ Atta what is going on. And I Richard Attack at then say, on Monday summer text game, no. Or to say scoreline by 3-2. I hope it was 3-2.
Yeah, 3-2.
But on no new in John, you are more boppe, no asomo kwa. Or more boppe, no asomo kwa. And now, boys in back at Masana, then now we are only sad in a 3-2. In Tiatana report is actually that is according to information here, yet to be verified, Obasano catch it to be.
Okay.
Says na osaje to gbe says omoko kamba obe wana place ni be a groupie no ma groupie but on said that hu nkomokra e koso hu de nti ayasa place ni a groupie no nti togbe ehwehwe no na say mrante we glass na wako Samolinkum Kosa Kaleba Mankwa and Richard Richmond
goalkeeper.
Omona togbe inhwehwem ne tse sanko for we will be questioned. Say no krese de ekoso no no krede say we mu nsam na neoma fa. in komo bi kura ekɔ so kyerɛ sɛ 3000 bi akem sɛ bi agye na yɛmmɔ mengye nti me return iska na aka 3 nti 3 ne yɛabɔ 3 ne ma nti sɛ per the information they say senior players no so to speak in the King Faisal game obi ka se mbi kyerɛ ba me manje no ze Ghana de nkɔfɔ kasa ɛna nipa me nim so onim bɔ musa ante me de nam ɔyɛ sɛ there was an approach to House of Folk ba mo yɛ sɛ master sɛ ne elusu ato aso yɛnim ne elusu wɔ home supporters no kra begwae nti for me that is what killed King Faisal in the whole of the season. And Andy yɛsɛ asɛm yɛtwa ne baabi ne yɛde sɛ wohwɛ media ma paa ne House of Folk man sɛne House of Folk boys ne bɔ bɔɔl no keeper na paa adeɛ ɔyɛ na wohwɛ Tamale City match adeɛ a House of Folk ne yɛ a me Maxwell de megidi menim sɛ wate mase a sɛ wohwɛ Agbaja ne Adowa paa players ne goalkeepers ne sawo park no so ayɛ te sɛ ɔmamba sɛ ɔmbɛbɔ bɔɔl enti wohwɛ yi adɔm paa ne mmirika bi ɔntumi ntu Kalaba mankwa mo nti wo se Kalaba mankwa asa ne nyoma abafie waba Kumasi
ti Lagos City's match mo
me yes sure for the information but ade we nyina me nso no obi so yi masutre wo se me de me se obi na aka akere me ba me nim se no kra na nya no kra se pani bi pa ka ho bi
asembe kure
nti se ye hwede esi as good na se has die nsema ye keken a bemom togbe na ayɛ ade a wayɛ ne sɛ ɔno ankasa institute inquiry and a commissioner na say a group so ɔmo nyɛ de ɔmo emfa weimra ɔmo nhwehwem ɛno kyerɛ sɛ House of Folk team na ankasa ɛnyɛ emfoa so I hope you understand but I say efe ni rem
oh yes
me de yemfa fairness ni nyɛ adwuma ɛso ɔmo rem because when your mouth tip said this is what is going on. Oh, him na him ma just tell us
this is a lead.
Yes. Yeah, so mo him. Omo anya ye ni omo obi ka.
Na leader ho do omo anya no kroma yi.
Because as go there send you omo coin na omo ye ho adwuma no ye nyina ye ba omo aba so. It doesn't matter say your heart say den and their things say so omo him.
Because omo nye.
And the omo nye. The bia chairman ka se mbi wa ati na. Me ne chairman ya adwen minimum say percentage more than 100 wo dia can be say me ya adwen be 1000%. Say abrofo no ye football na ye bobo abrofo no omo ye football but ye born ye bobi keke. We are living in a country whereby there's a club administrator also a CEO or a manager of a club but he only talks about the club on weekends. Every Friday no affair club president chairman you could be chairman ko match accommodation 1,000 feeding 1,000 transportation 1,000 and tini na be 3,000 mate na president na send this kind of normally akobo match no. Wow. If this is what it takes to be a club administrator anka obi abetimi a club administrator o Ghana eto mo in charge of your football no omo ready to mbema ball na ye o Andy and the country America Ghana Football Association and ready and they say leader who do Ghana Football Association and Ukrum has say at the end of the day the person giving them the lead they are going to ask you for evidence. Yeah. Sanka me ya football me play football ni ye no mate say Andy ka sembi say match we ya fix it. There is always coincidence. Yeah. It could be predictions but nipa na emphatic was a match we ya fix it. Some Ghana Football Association penya dine was a me there was a me and say match now almost say you're fixing no. I would have to approach the person saying it Matisha Woka same way any BNC and a Woka now me patrol saying as city the Obeka chairman no ma starting me investigations from there so assembly koko see na me musa ampa match and you fix here fine menya evidence bi aso say you fix here na say we see a church na e church. But nipa na okasa asem no radio so okasa asem na che na damfo okache ni nua people go to the extent of calling people at the Ghana Football Association to tell them say match we must say a fixed match nipa no yes our report no the Ghana Football Association maybe say my evidence a chess match ni ya fixed my evidence Obi bo na wama lead to make your product better no. Who be trying to say no more evidence. I just a match and they are fixed. That is why I'm saying that they will not Ghana Football Association didn't have a gym. You need to say they support a share referee. It was Sunyano Coronation Park. A catcher referee is a banana mobile bono. Yatisa Moscola and what by a 3-2. Nasa 3-2 near Kachremo and Masoa Hasey. Andy Nekroma. Lead Bene Chewy. It was in a video that circulated on social media, radio stations, TV stations. Area Sieno. Then a Ghana Football Association ye found. Ye ball match in the year. Match in the year 3-2. It was an FA Cup. Ebiana Stars for Quatano. Ye ball match in the year, no. And yet she and I support another Babon Tiabe Pacho. Because in Cophobia Freno. I'm calling him on some of my catcher. And this is the kind of system we have here. Bonnie and you're ready to see a baby you. Until see a baby leader. Our only interest. But Ghana football interest, they are at a leader. There is no way say a football never say. We need a radical leader. I'll be taking decisions only the next election. That is your problem as a nation. Leader take decision now. Next 4 years, next 3 years, election never pass on order home. If we take a decision, we know. A better than a semester to amame.
Or making sure say offended.
Only sorry, you know, operate 3 times. Again, over 2-2. And then, what's a lot of people on radio stations from one to the other. And the FA president here, Juma, Yamanin go on the post. The FA president here, Juma, then also be contested. What's the FA president here, Juma? Yatias here. Now, who's on the same thing? I was saying Yamanin go on the post. More being contested in the FA president in India. So, this is the kind of system we have. Weekend national matches in Libya about one thing, a bing, a man for Quack with Canomia, ye say tam. We are near canvas for support a man from Mna Stadium. Now, Memako Stadium, I dead match.
No.
Many be white at the stadium, near sending a resource. Now, they are chain. Eventually, it was 4 matches. 3 in a bam, 1 Nancy. It is a miniature results where we fear. Okay, the Mafaka may cost you back. Because match ni abon wo dem mama da minimum results me costa you makoye den. This is the kind of football I able had to folk matches okay be catch us evidence when abo change na yesha 5 abo change na yesha 6 but the way man nipa ni consider 5 and 6 no eno ne yeka ho asem na sa ka Lions Aduana Stars 3-0 when na ka ho asem and ka Lions na Fani Aduana Stars no watch na 3. But nobody talked about it because we should give now. Matches need be one match. This be one should be. Yes, starting and out to me who be a scoreline Nico. Recently a Premier League game met them na me here. Obian can't tell me some match and fixed though. But almost starting game, Michelle game and say about now away team neighbor. Anyhow, a home team neighbor bona. And one nipa me neighbor me catch and say bona a fixed match. Home team neighbor 1-0. I want to be born now, do home team in 18-yard area. No, back pass about center. But if you say you be the Ghana Premier League is a product, I may know a bit to me any year. Obia to be my boy man in ye. It is a young I bet me and you decide it's a young. Why never said to man of the Amay? Last season, you be really good. She had to focus scoreline and ever. And the boss is in middle stage be no be able to say oh we or relegation. When she mean to be Akasefo mean to be Liga. They can do the business end.
And it looks like last season what happened to Accra to focus happening this
season. And one at was I know na to go any aban hoso no. And I'm to go for the any aban hoso no.
Well,
and a stage the say 3 matches. I'm for the matches so mo be win ni do mo lose. Aduana Stars nim say league na over. Olympic League over based on the matches aka. What me tira say now what the word na hye. One will say based on relationship where you kwese we eventually it is going to happen. Nana say an go forward ma e sha say omo guarantee interviews supporters so match say Ghana Football Association say Aduana Stars matches we on me so mo lose
And another pay Adriana Stars PRO Maestro I say said they almost last 3 games they finish fixtures no to almost smell something fishy.
Me ne Maestro di nkomo ebisa na about supporters ne de no o say wate but no na supporters asem.
Wow.
So these people obaba abonte no obaba beka di obeka. But deep within everybody knows what is happening. When I Adriana Stars general manager Sesia.
Is it tender?
Yes. Tender say market okrekun call no post because why adwuma pa.
I tell you say mo amon pay boot no mo family Adriana.
So let's assume without admitting mentehwe menka say BBS. But as the general manager for Adriana Stars, who feels say ketokreku why adwuma pa ma Ghana football Sesia. Na ketokreku team ehia points their survival relegation. I won aya say general manager na de na obey.
But an Adriana Stars say about Dreams FC. I was on Anajima Bedu Park 3.
Me who said Dreams Belusu.
Who said Dreams
Debbie.
But said Adriana Super League.
Or Diana on Peliga.
Sir.
I want to media Magic League.
Tamale City ne Samatex. Samatex ya ko form ho asema ba.
Tamale City beshe.
Ya Legon City sa to fuk nyam yad much na.
Legon City is beshe house.
Bibiane Gold Stars Kutuku Royals. E wo Bibiane
goals be mark. Abedna go tete bit menya be 2 goals.
Brekum Chelsea in Swatreman.
Swatreman be kwa kwhye.
Hey. Great Olympics Accra Lions. E wo suga kope.
Oli beshe. Sa match ni tina Accra Lions yere no ho share bia na because no timi lutu nto
na RTU Bechem United.
RTU ni Bechem ho na be home. RTU beshe.
Tamale. Na Monday Asante Koroko Karela.
Sa match na
unhede hu ni.
Ntokwa bi ekokosi wo. Enyina se ni
first leg no.
Yes.
Okay.
Nti amaboni abankrofo tirim. Senkanya sa dia. Andy. Messi Ghana Premier League edru stage edru the business end o.
Okay.
Nti yen hwe ne yen football ni ye. Because yen ya na yebetimi aye agro ni ye.
Yen hwe se yebetimi aye football ni ya. Said they big wo kan. But then Nyami admen so no ye the national under 20 women's team of Musia kan wafu Zombi U20 girls tournament Ghana everybody at Ivory Coast. Your first game Ghana winning by 3-0.
Yeah.
I watched them and maba wan yade tino ene ye be see nyina betimi ahia o game near 4 p.m.
Yeah.
4 p.m. ti nyina be hia o baba yara na yakwa me sure so be ba na yakwa game ti nyina ye be ba na yakwa se the game ni see ye be din komo e wo the super zonals no ye be ram ne mpenfo di komo nra se dem di kaka ya no o say twitwie ena e wo mema na fam o memeji as a champions na St. Louis so eje e ma ne de no but ma memfa we say menye birthday we real quick ansana ye remember for etna si na say ye din komo so etimi de firo happy birthday kodi ama Highland from Omame Angie na feel grandma ne nyina including BKB ye wish you a happy birthday Highland. Happy birthday going out to you. Maryland, the USA. So again, Highland, from your mom, Angie, your grandma, and everyone, including BKB, we say a happy birthday going out to you, Maryland, the United States of America. Happy birthday to you, Sanso, and happy birthday, Kodiama Benes Boama. Benes, happy birthday to you. And Ununia Bema, Steven Boama, and Edimo birthday. Happy birthday also going out to you, Nyankupo in Papa. China, Ununia Bad, happy birthday, and I yet Mamo. Yamana name penfo enim komo se se me say school atase. Na me hu students from a year or say Trichi or Monswaba, and of course their coaches. Here was Mr. Michael Mensah, headmaster. Edema Aye okay, so Sansu vice chairman of the Ashanti Sports Team, Sports Federation. And I could school answer the Ononya Ufia ne Krumasi, coaches Fatransi or Bernardo Mensah, a coach and Frank Ajenim Boatin and so PE tutor. And I was students of Osage, she said Medica Kanu Adams and Afi Isaac Safo. Almost so ever say coach boko there
Namiadom
ya dan yankopo ase na say bad let's say dia komubia ne dia eba bi twafa oboboa no na I say dey say here headmaster good morning
sir
ejiri sa pomoko
oh you go so
ya dan yankopo ase and na coach so ya mama kwaba okay coach ma mention say free ho this year inter schools no sign an MSC coin
oh in fact first of all better pure FM for us someone why this privilege say yemra kasafidie so ibia me kase Asante region hano FM stations no TV stations no omoka soccer more as a more dwa athletics no abo bedamase this year Spazuna so I very men can say I FFF bibia NCH
okay
I come up
and then so me ba Fidelity Bank was there I saw na me say me bisa the Black Stars in match and because the number of people and they were outside of Mupe so mu room at a point any person go inside no I think say my ejuma pa now headmaster Yesha congratulations to you
yeah that's it
and asamba ko eba me team after enra me radio so na menya information is say okay having emerged as champions asamba bisa me say how did you do it because eba athletes say ya yenimomo ebo omudin okay eba football eba okay din but eba athletes say ya na say ya channel ako baby and this time okay I'm making a strong statement okay after all being the champions how did you do it
yo me that's it and me chair with TF1 so and wa hefo I said okay and na manfo nim say okay say soccer nko a but challenge no and you pesi truma Ghana any schools nyina say sisi na nye soccer nko a adisua soccer athletics ye kan nyina bom na ene e friend holistic education in okes
okay
na ya gini nyina me take over the year 2020 the me recruitment and me policy no a 5-year strategic plan for sports
okay
athletics na ye free. This is my 3rd year. We are all building Bibiana or plan. I call it Bio Tumricano or the neighbor first year or team Muna Ayana Edding. Did you already say, oh, build it now? Why recruitment now? They are my year Kuchisino. Now I catch you say, this is the deal, this is the plan. Yanko na administrantino. Ye ko ye nim and the way team say, ye kwa e be free mono na ye be bem. Say, men can hamania. Last year, omutia ye pa say anye superzono. Ka last year nyi say last year ka gaba ye de be mo mo no. Ngese we ni ense o ka kire. Enti mi fa say eduaba ye duaye no. Enna sisi a eso aba no. Owe mi P department na ye nyina ye ko hante for talent. Memenam Eastern region, Central region, Wasa, Sefi e ho nyina me ko. Se nye superzono an kamande we. Enka me ko eye enkranza me ko akopeke enkolabia omoye very good wo ni nyina ne se ekokofa nkola we nyina ba ne de o maba na yasan etreni omu agrumu omu ye mo aduane di ye mo omu ba bi da special place for them to sleep na ye hu se okese no ni nyina so no ye o si pejesi ho nti ye we nyina based on strategic planner yedi go akwem eno na yetimi akonka Ashanti na ye mfanso ha ye ko ye nim no they should watch out they should watch out
meaning that no ye there to your competitors they should watch out
yes they should watch out say this is just the beginning trophy ne enya ba be kan ensa no ahwe be ko biem na ache
te te trophy na ba for keep
aba for keep this o mutofo fro because you have a man afraid.
Interesting.
I'm Uncle Vagasa. What is happening in your case? People have to come and learn from us. In the end, see sports na ye remuno. Enya dia ye free mu and ne free mu chira.
But some question we say me person me bisa coaches no. Because meaning you are given a plan. And now you should work within the plan of the amamu. Say the headmaster a 5-year plan or the amamu. How did you work with the plan and how do you combine students know their classroom work plus sports no training I'm going to prepare more achieve this height
so the head is kai no aye adwumaden na nyina yetu ye hu si wo say ye beye nti ye na ye training anopa by 5:30 near o park so nti ye pese de classroom so adisua ne ka ho nti emo 7:30 ni upon them cranite me akọ classroom ye pon 3:30 ni start training so ye wait training ti e basa na eboa amra enkwani nya ahoden mo ti no na aboa ya ma etimi dia bedu pepe so ya yetimi akọ we ni sa trophy we
okay then I think it's very clear but headmaster mesa ba ho no biem because you say you say dodo ni sade osunta krache okay this is mutrain I am we ni biana you are going okay head us ne
you training ni bi no also ye no unhu ye see ba be training o stadium dodo ani omu ko ye nyina de bia omu ti stadium ho no omu da ho no omu ye bi obi okro nko school mu okwa anopa na no ma rest wo ho anwumre no ma to aso yeso ye de ye hye ye base ho ye athletic over ni nwure mu ho ho an ye boy training ti obi beka so on the international athlete aba na we akọ Zambia we akọ ho anwa ye local bogus ene ye hye ye tafo ho edi ye free ho ye tisi titan no so de ene
That's a young
oh young Congo.
But then a cast and we say how to get to the top is never a problem, but how to maintain as well as 16 on. Now, if I can say Okes are breaking in. When an American the moment anka about super zone as an Okes are breaking in. How do you plan to sustain?
Yeah, sustain it because relent on our effort to recruit.
Okay.
You see, I mean, me my 3 months abemu our Ghana nyina. Anwe akolebia obekono hono. Onkono yebeka Jose we Mr. Enyi Okes are registered that.
Oh,
and this sustenance no it depends on say o plan no o work it towards o plan no. E be free now the big gum. E be free now the big gum. O hwe amrebiti a ma si ebi. Ti the plan no ye ne say e be wie no na backlog. Mengola ekotu America no quartet no apart from 3 omo form 3 students omo ma Kenya form 1 students.
Really?
I'm telling you for a fact.
Wow.
High jumper would be second form 1, long jumper third omo form 1 for. And you was omo so no onu form 2 on hit form 3 no we do ni peak. And that training no ye stop. We're going to continue with the training. Just that you have to go to class. This time around it will be once a day. You go training no enumere kwa enumere no upon training we didi wa shower no co prep no akwa kusua de. And that is how we're going to do to sustain it. Aside this no yeah my motivation so mpa nkura ni tiri that. Before the super zoners Wednesday we be host nkola ni nyina to a dinner.
Oh okay.
Omu nyina we dey buso omu no mujira on.
Wow.
Dinner buffet. Serve yourself. Bibia wo mum nyina ani age nti ema nkola ni bibi wuro mu tiri se no. Say master ya de we ya ma de ani enso yenku ye ho. Na me ni opogu are headmaster father na ti ona mka je se makola ho. So pulu mozo krampo na ho. Obewia e de baton na komo obi. Ama ye di. No wonder. Oye heat na 4x2 ni akola ba ku pulu yi. O struggle ya ma o de ma safu so e withdraw ba eche kakra na obeji stick no ene no ano no. Ya de relays ni nyina ye fai.
Wow.
If I relays ni nyina. Nti a dent of hard work, motivation, inspiration. And I mean so no I'm always with them on the field. The tell me I'm Jamaica coaches ni say manafu say me na never do say I'm smart a set of the disciplines. They say long distance me na me fall long distance you know. Na me training omu sa nti achiche obia or the offer. Nti every day me offer the so.
It's not as if you sit in the office.
No. I'm not at the office.
Oh no, munyina.
Me wo for the no so.
It's a Fiorentino Perez now Real Madrid players here train wo gina.
No.
Ano peg mre.
Me te park no so.
Wow.
Enti be yes na mo stance no. Se makola be je na me bo akola we di say o class o we be di say ya. Say how did na say e bia me te park no so. Makola bia ni wa minim no. Makola bia ni wa minim no. So abura no tumnika. So abura ye go fa ni fi Eastern region e kra bia say. And he didn't better 2019. I was by then the assistant head academics.
Okay.
And I'm rising, I'm a headmaster of the school. So I know the dynamics of the school. And I've read about the history of sports in Okes.
Okay.
And you remember so and I sports on the back of form. The last time Okes G Superzo was in 1992. 31 years ago. Yes. 1992. Successive first in a plan so betimi breaking in no mababeji and Jimmy Anye. And at 2023, Mema Breso Yababeji, a child say we have a purpose and a target in mind. I have been working on na yetimia sustaining.
But on coaches, no being the coaches are more training right here. How was the feeling like if you made it na Okes champions or super zoners? How was the feeling like?
Yeah, they tell us na bibi anye wona. Because ni enim say super zone die ba hook cook e befa.
Obanyo na nya won
one day there be na yes load no yate so name me yate so ne afa load kese sene wo kan no it is easy to get to the top but sustaining it nti one na enye no ene saji ane eje no but load na aba be ka ho no ene adwuma na ye ba be ya to aso sene be ye be koso age sene master kan
was that is a huge juma than the modica and na ye hear him but master what is the way forward for Okes?
The way forward is they should see Okes as any all front the education last year we had science and maths quiz we nearly crossed to the semi-finals and yet 1 mark and school will BT and BT see academic lawyers we are hated target sports so you busy you jano echi bebo modi ukesa ankasa de and say na other schools no ye bi ahwe first na girls division apart from Yasanto and person breaking in no be no match ukes it go to a time ye the quartet bi by no present the whole Africa.
Okay,
the whole Africa quartet we omunyina they were all okay students.
Okay,
omunyina we okay student no represent Ghana as I represented the host that time no na ye war African quartet and the Olympic Games. Therefore, runners no we cares for. In those times, no where the likes of by the Nimu and Amulu Fomo, you can't compare yourself to Ukes. Sometimes in the girls division, no na super zone any edgy, na boys and also no ababe fast soccer no. The whole Ghana over sports soccer no. The whole Ghana Ukes in Kwana G Ghana chat. That time they vacu. I imagine 5 times. School BA no wait me aje. Asante Reggie ajino over 15 times. Na say I do je fi mobile DJ kakra bi omo de bragi se no. That time na you case and I take die. And I remember brace my imagine say no. See no case ni e be ne dem. Ye nkunko ye nim. Na ye me wan say opoku are mo de senka eba say emfu obi nkoye robotics ne ho anwa ya. And amona mofa. Oh yes, they were very anxious, very optimistic. So before the last race, normally they 1 point. Before the last race, you know we very very anxious. And the last race in the picky good. No more be the FIFA says. And then in Ashiomo, and I jumed the nani dino. Ye de radiasi. What you say? Nyame sa wum. Na nyame a destiny say okay so win. It yobu pulu mozo. No more be 4 start 4-by-1. Ninjina ni chire say yen empire ni abo achire rade. Aye rade aka chire say this time around no be maye bibi kese eno na abaso no. Na yen na ho. Say dey maka chire no. Okay. Ye recruitment ye ni omo kofom. Ye wo no ye besa ni omo afom. The policy ni about recruitment policy no. Recruitment policy no. Ye wo me coaches no. Omo mo hanti. And Asante Reggie ha no. To dey bia ubo okes na ubo poku are prempa. Obe choose those schools over case because of her environment or her infrastructure in Ashanti region. Today, be the Ebeko Fana by the KH Acronimo. The Ebania the Nababeshi school. Okay. Obia Nimuno, Unimbia, to Manimra Musuno Park in the suit to say, the will case Fukunyana way near him near. And I'm young as I'm here, I travel a lot. Okay. Me travel a me yena and say, me hunting for talent. Into me way na ukofo bi nipa so you don't just speak the nipa no oko akwara ne maame ne papa ho oni ni coaches so handle no aye no wa promise maame ne say akwara ne de ne ba no obebo modi am akwara na ba limelight na je say etimi push nti parents no so wo yes ade na onya akwara bi ode ne bebrew aside that no so bi so de akwara bi brew a utimi ma ne enkokwa o so obo modi na wo shenin cry na wo so no motivation kakra bi a ode wo no ode be ma no na etimi aboa enti ye ntinna Yebeko so aye ni Reni Supreme when it comes to sports in Ashanti region.
But coach, my memory a very technical question kakra with regards to Mranti okay for Mranti. Oh, you're technical man. What did you see? Then this time okay is breaking in now be breaking the dominance of Omani anymore.
In fact, okay, I think said last term Omone Ashanti region, Omoni school, Omuye inter-houses first. Yeah, headmaster nani, Omu coaches no, invite him mame bao. Na me call me who say, Omu aye juma. Isan say, Omu enshada Emma Stadium, who say most of them athletes no, they train on sender. Asanoma batata. Okay. But Omono, they are always on sender. Okay. Ebeka just almost statis or where omuni was no more one zone. They too much of challenge. But omuteki was no say suppose you know fano hands down. After no more static training or take omu training or tata sa until say omudeba Baba Yara Stadium. In all no na minim say the way a ɔmo ahoboaboa no starting term no brother athletics a long term planning untimi ntra just been a short time now 2 weeks 3 weeks what be prepare so by we need spazo Ashanti region spazonas no enye easy okay enye interco spazo we sun kwa no ma we new Ghana Athletics Association a program a invitation tournament and okay SRNA trophy no wow it tells them say na oman shut down planning and watch out say okay it's bit my back top because I'm moving this trophy you know not to me as a technical man no ma who say okay
there was something you're doing right okay but headmaster Mr. we real quick in terms of more recruitment name motivation what the kaka say be akra no be one so ko bodin kobo prempe kobo wa so with some of these schools are they are not doing some man ko prempe man ko
so kuma see there
motivation because you talked about motivation in your earlier submission must also find anything well motivation there has to do with a lot
very well your source of funding most no free me if you are personal
okay
we are teachers in the campus you win over your staff platform no so teacher ni be asha see raise funds the teachers now donate and in thousands so and a very competitive in thousands me na me starter
okay
and me no me interest no I got me angaza no me say we as a motivation spree for the students
okay
and omo house me visit you omo nemu omo dua bi wo omo say master ye dua ne no ebi so na maka che metron se no omo dua ne ni so athletics and come nenam mo increase no ti omo special table omo didi omo dua ne special ebi omo didi before the normal students no ebi didi so oba me ho bi akora bi yare boys school is hard pressed with fans me ami butum o say me bomodin na me sacrifice na me de momu all students also have been very helpful omuze to be no ma frɛ master na mpamcho sports on dey na mu hia nti se envelope bi se niema bi no mbenya omba ya quickly no ma ba be donate ama school no eno aboa yen ahye nkola no so nkran ama nkola no so ka se oye bibia ma school na odi no nyina ahyem me be ya na akola bi ka che me se master minimiketu we hu se na didi abem because ye dinner no ye buffet ye bibia wa medibi enti wo so di master minimiketu na me say okay sa dia ye behwe ye ba be break ye resume a o ye form wani bra na be justify won ye was master me ba wo ha no parent awofobia fro master me baby abam school ho no ye sports point ni ho asie nti bob na ma ba mode a o ka che me na makopa akora no me peke na me na ma ayi trainers ne se wo mo hwa akora we so yeah mo fa ne kan o mo ye ya o mo se o ye akora bi wo ba bo so ofie o ye sports boy sports girl ebia na efie nye enema nkoyi na me imagine parent contact na my free parent no o si wo ba no kura ye nya lorry fair ene won se wo se me to pick up no na me de be pick wo fie na me promise parents ne say enema bi a wo hia ye be bomodia na ato ama wa o se me ye ne aba be fa ne ye de waba ti ama nkola ni say sports no enija bem e wo school hop ye koyanim ye he kwan se mo nso no munya akwanya bia uka che kwa me ninkrama no mba beta ye chi omomo de omba beta ye domlo me bia beji once ye wini ade ne de
me sure some wini say no bia all students bia omo wo outside ne ade ne be person ka omo so in their own way e be contribute obi on maybe na platform ya okay bia no oni bi so meaning how do the person get in contact with go trophy na ba say no obi otey bia betwinity apie
that's a very good question. They tell say yeah board chairman.
Okay.
Mr. Ernesto Usuansa do na friend PJ one time Kotoko operations manager. Or almost old student national president.
Okay.
And in their various platforms and also a school no papa or donate trophy my federation or the ma 4x2. No him say it and yes, I win is out trophy in the back.
Massage my
Yaji Yadiaba. Just say, you girls back, boys back, Louis, and so for back.
Okay.
And I say, no one is entry. Yeah, board chairman, your old student president, and donative Bibia. To also a canvas for source of funds at the Maya.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Babekwe, Tuesday, no, but Maya, drinks, water, and a host of other beverages out the brain school and also dana say na you be say ugusua or kika all students na boma on be support you school
here close chapter near brana so minim message my students ni be mrana sadly ni be ni
na we na 400 meters no 100 meters no final. You see, oh no, you're reigning champion, the fastest runner in Ashanti region when it comes to athletics. On of 100 meters.
What did you say?
I think so.
Do what I'm saying?
2000.
2000.
Don't know Rose.
2000.
Minim send out here no. Uko jina how crowd no nipa no. Oh say.
Form 3.
Form 3. Crowd no bibi ambo hu.
Davi. Now me misale my ABC no crowd me hu a me yam yehye me kura.
To go na normal.
Ana motivation sa dia ma me ntino. Me ma vim ne wo soro.
Yes.
Timi kugu me ni mas wo no.
To peja ti arhe. Okay, students go na say David.
Na fans na nam sa de ma me no. Me ma say me hu me
2000.
As a unim. We may be a cofa na ye de ne ba ye on. Now to me say yes. Wa bring mo and so through inspiration and training, no. You see, one of the international athletes.
And I like the mentality. Was a motivation, and
very strong.
He has nothing to lose. I say, when you about there, also didn't say
the film no Adams yard.
Now also here then. Now also do not for us. They say 2000. You say 3000.
Do not from SK.
Oh, okay. SK. Me also here then the.
I'm a sports prefect.
Okay. Wow, sports prefect.
And as well as an athletics personnel.
Wow.
I don't know of finishing relay 4x1. And you are not Jia casting in him so you're international athlete. Mako Zambia band, you know. Ojia no so the chase me near.
Wow.
Ojano Hokra.
And the amount they are near a bit interesting here. Also, mostly athletes no how ma. I say Omoyo and Tian Kakra, we 2000 that means more. But as a Umo do Kakra, you still run?
Yes.
Wow. Power. Over sprint now, 100, 200 no. You need to get muscles.
Muscles, yeah.
Send a bear will be to me penetrating the wind. And in now a US athlete now will be 100. Now you have because you're a macho man.
Yeah, Justin
very well. Until who build that muscle now. Say inframano opuzua because of that force no and it's to sana which me ra inframano now it will be a or yes slim no yeah advocate say e be obey 100 onko 200 400 on specialize or that was our camera 100 cast in no boy need to me for 200 be for 400 no and yes 100 need yeah both men boys or hon mo on bet me take it tie ka je 2000 no masa to bo asemame monkonko to injury plaster ambremi yekoto bi ne yede ne tata no akọ relay ba akọ aba ne na ye o yede tata ya no je na home ye bom no munim so ma omu ya so aba betra de ne so na amanfo so se betifui esoro ho esu e boy obi se wakora no mama di bet pa te be ba be hunu school
okay
na ye ni jekwa
congratulations to you guys and
thank you.
One Kasa being the sports prefect and an athlete as well, and I think say a huge at the moment. I'm sure say from the old boys Obia associated with the case we are very, very proud of you with the achievement and with the embrace. Good morning, last messages and sana
yo me di wie no me fa kwan so na ma da Pure FM fo ase em say FM 95.7 and Crofo Tipa me de bia me fidie ho neda nti me nchim free ho kra na ebio so eye teacher fo wo school ho no uhwe stadium ya ye ko ye for super zonas na me hu so case ni atunsuo ba kokra teachers ni nyina constance ni eboy every say nkola no discipline ebetimi akosoro nti uhwe in fact na we were very, very much pleased nti teacher for no so ye do mo say na student na nkasa
okay
you see uhwe o case nkola akwa ye nkola okasa omutie ti to de bi e koso na mimi ko gina wa mi pija me sa na chese omunyina enija ba na dubi ye bibi enya kra na wajai nti yebeda safo ni nyina nso ase yebo chema otena ho first day no ho enra nso no ho ono nso ema inspiration bra kwame de dodo na different no ono nso eboa be my technical advice all student ahenema so we bia na wutie mi na yo oheneba yeda wase ewo mpaibo ene momo a mode eboa school no ama yede abedu pempen so a yedui yeda mu nyina ase.
Okay, yes, I see. Mobile. Now, just after saying Ramoji, this all important competition, I'm going to trophy. So I bet you know, like I said, I'm sure say every old student be our team on kind, you know. very, very proud of the achievement you've had. Yadamasi, and we will be looking for, like I said, young watch out, you know. We will be looking for the next edition. Mobile Sanswa baby, I'm the trophy in Swasaba. Na ya said this uncle movie. Yadamasi once again. Okay, I know okay. And penny for and I yatu omenkano Sanso na athletes compete and yatu omenkano and I champions. And they just ended. Super zonals and I know more and sweating a dinko mono.
Okay, why are they? Say BYT was here, can sports pa Ukrumasia, a Kaido stands pa, and your athleticism ground, and the above footballer, no case. We have footballers are produced for even the national teams now. And yasem ketwa athleticism so sa then afi no case you buy a camp footballer who case biem you can't let it who case biem nti akoy say no me sleeping giant and then omanya headmaster as a revive the interest in sports biem e case or amaji e super zonas no. I'm so happy for Okes because those times pa this year can Ashanti region now can sports school they noted for sports and deny your case. No case. Who's a school be on strength? A be for science and math quiz and the prempeni puku arim for befa. A be for athletics. Sana no case here. Obo a Caribbean on him bobia piscu aqua obeko case. A Caribbean him to be a piscu aqua obeko case. Then suddenly, me sure say be a bare lack of interest for me the previous and I said the past headmasters, you know, and they be an interest in sports and so that any that big. But when your new headmaster, who Tina Andy, as we will be a sports Lankasano, as what them be, or is so much interested in sports. Why revival the sports in Okesa? Yami at the moment I'm so happy for Okes.
Okay.
Young umpires will beat me at us. I was a master dominator check and Okes to me room. Maybe Okes will beat me at dominator, maybe 2 or 3 years later. No case in Swat dominati. Carson sober, yes, when the Munka cry. Yeba. My Ming say, me offer say, Nanaya Greasy, and Nanaya birthday. Said birthday bia yana bills no yana wo me so benedi on kwetena baby na onyi nani owia onfa bills no emani kunu happy birthday na ya greasy and na birthday na me hira no.
Okay, Martin Christian Elizabeth I say again my man wish Benis Boama a happy birthday. Benis of Hollard Insurance, yes, special someone. Benis, happy birthday to you. From your family, and you will be we really do love you and Nyankopon shop papa. The kind of you is real. Happy birthday to you once again, dear. Nyankopon shop papa. Benis Boama. Yes. And Benis nini ni abema nyina ni di ne birthday. Steven Boama China. Ewo you ne sunyani. China, happy birthday to you. In okay in the making. China, happy birthday. Eko and sweat media mount. We know you about ne Nyankopon sham papa. We know so we can all bills on me and say there a few busum we dear. It trigger for more. Okay, mama wish Miss Veronica, aka Veru. And also happy birthday, Papa na say. Hey, as a sister, Papa na say, and so see and wish Miss Veronica happy birthday, and so in front Miss Veronica, happy birthday going out to you. Sanso and Asantewa Stephanie, and Asantewa Stephanie, so the birthday. Asantewa also happy birthday, and so echo at me at the amount Asantewa Stephanie, and I'm there. Sanso na bright what Tila. Let's see. Hey, Nyabotre, are they?
Oh, there be say we call stadium about
we see whom in Nyabotre.
Oh, there be.
I feel worried.
We call park about 4.
Aye.
What is it? Get me free move.
And then
send Ivory Coast share trainer Ayare.
Hey. I want to me share trainer.
Because you say Benin akwa Ivory Coast 5-2.
That we never share
your mom pie say. You been young kunimdie na
sure
because one for the Nigeria for
no share ages your friend say they say oh yeah no good my afim
ayi Northern ladies.
The 9 left and right.
Yes, brutal. One
and Nyameche the
Stella.
Oh,
as a Stella the Unipan, Ura player. Oh, dreams, Uradia.
Last Saturday, over time, no, cats. Doing Comoas, your I think I remember you, but me, I know some year fasting, so tonight, because I'm in person, Messi game, the crowd. You support team. You
support now. Now, if I say. And
again, my main son wish Asantewa Stephanie a happy birthday, Asantewa Stephanie. The Umana and the happy birthday to you. Maminti and I am sorry.
And that's where Minia Kotoaba birthday. Na your friend Bafua Felix. Na Akutuna can deal with them, I'm the man in Crabrim. It's Bafua Kutuno, Bafua Felix Akutu. We teacher ni wakwa kukere teacher training college or trade wo one tram MA basic school one tram ben wasa krupon about what particular ho no front and any birthday tea ba for happy birthday so en confirm out yandi
Marcel Berasi be show stadium later in the day ma minka was a perfect printer was behind TV3 and asa kuma F printing a perfect print so na sports center ewa mokum traffic light on ma PGC a sports center me Black Star GC o ma ena di mame yes sorry I'm a DJ Abisho sabeto aso dia mama na Saturday Tony Abisho Center have a wonderful time, a wonderful weekend as well. Good afternoon.
828281